The leveling system light has come on and the suspension light has come on, and it's wearing on the interior wall on the right front tire.
All right. Do you know if there's any codes, or I should say what the codes are in the suspension control module?
No, I do not know the codes. I haven't taken it to someone to read the codes for me.
How long has this light been on?
2 weeks.
So the light comes on because there's a malfunction in the system, and there's going to be codes stored in the computer that we need to get our hands on. So One of the more common causes that I see here looks like a code C0712-01 for the suspension air compressor. Looks like the compressor does fail quite a bit, but there could be several reasons or several issues that could be going on here, so we don't want to jump to conclusions. At the end of the day, somebody needs to plug into the computer to check for codes. And then as far as the tire wear goes, nobody has taken a look at the front end components or the tie rods or the ball joints or have given an alignment or anything like that. Is that right?
I had, just recently, I did take it in when I had to replace the tire. This was literally yesterday, brother. I'm trying to get the paperwork that I saw that someone might have said something. So just give me a second. It's in my phone. I took a picture of it because I actually left the paperwork at work. I'm a firefighter, and I actually left it at work when I'm out. Here we go. I think I found it. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to look through it right now. Front lower control arm.
They already replaced it?
No. They're saying that I need to get that looked at, replaced. I do need to possibly get that replaced soon. Probably a priority that I need to get done.
And did they say why?
Just through inspection, they say that that's something that they feel like it needs to be replaced, I guess.
So my guess is that the bushings on the control arm are probably loose. That would be my guess. That's usually what happens. So if the bushings are worn, it can and it will affect the tire alignment big time. And that will cause the tire to wear unevenly 100%. So we got to get, if it's loose or if it's cracked or about to break in any way, shape, or form, not only that, it could be a safety, even a reliability issue. So we got to get that replaced if we think that it's causing the tire wear that you're describing. So I would get that replaced, get an alignment done.
ASAP.
And then go from there.
How much do that usually cost?
Let's take a look here. You have performance suspension?
I know it's air. It's like an air system.
So it looks like this is a lower control arm on the front. Is that right?
Yes, it says that. That's what they said. Front lower control arm.
I'm showing it only calls for about 1.5 hours, 2 hours labor for both. So that in itself, the labor isn't that much, but then the control arm, depending on where they get it from, I'm showing anywhere from $150 to $200 per control arm.
Roger that. So that's not too bad. And then it depends on what the labor is. What could I be thinking about for the labor then, or the expectations?
I would say anywhere from 1 to 2 hours labor per side would be about normal. So if they do both sides for 2 hours or 3 hours labor, that would be about normal. So if they're at $100 an hour, just the labor alone, you're looking at $200 to $300 just in labor.
That's not bad, especially if the parts isn't ridiculous.
Correct.
Like you said, it depends. I could get that done tomorrow, actually, or Wednesday probably, if it's within that range, I could definitely get it done Wednesday.
Yep.
Sounds good. That sounds like a lot better than what I was thinking.
Yep.
Just in case for shocks, how much would that cost me to replace the front shocks or the rear shocks?
Let's take a look here.
Because I'm thinking suspension system, I don't know.
So labor for the rear shocks, you're looking at about 1.2 hours labor, so it's not bad. Plus the part itself. Let's see here. Wow. So do you have variable damping or without variable?
I think so.
So I'm showing with variable damping, the rear shocks alone are very expensive. But this is the MSRP. So my information is telling me that just the left rear is $634. The right rear is $634. But again, this is MSRP if you go original equipment. I'm sure if you've got the variable damping, I'm sure they could find something aftermarket for much less.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably $100 how many hours for both of them? 1.5 you said, or 2?
About 2, so 1.5. If they rounded up a little bit, that would be about normal.
All right, cool. All right. So I'm looking at $400 for labor, and then whatever they could tell me about the parts, and try to get an aftermarket one versus the
Correct.
actual.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
That, to be honest with you, puts it a lot less than what I was expecting in my head.
Right.
And everything. So thank you so much.
You bet. You're welcome. Any other questions while we're on the phone?
That should be it, my friend. I believe that I'll take that right there. That helps me out tremendously.
That sounds good. Well, you are welcome. Good luck, and let us know if anything else comes up.
I will do that. Thank you.
You bet.